Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm in a different location. I'm in beautiful, snowy and sunny for now, Tallinn, Estonia. But today's video is gonna be the basic skating skills that I needed before I started practicing with a hockey team as a beginner. In case you don't know, I am learning hockey in my 30s with no hockey and/or skating experience. I didn't grow up in a hockey community or a hockey country. I see a lot of people online wondering what kind of skills you need. Some people think that you need to be a pro. And I'm here to tell you, no, you don't need to be a pro. So I thought I would just discuss and tell you my perspective on what skating skills I needed before I started playing hockey. Basically, I needed 4 skating skills. Being able to skate forwards. My experience, just to give you context, before starting to skate for hockey, I literally skated maybe like 3 to 4 times in my lifetime. In the beginning, I was terrified. I was holding on to the side of the rink for dear life. I was terrified to get in the middle of the rink. Just before going on ice, I was anxious, I was scared. But now, after a few sessions under my belt and a few hockey practices with the hockey team, I feel much more comfortable. I did about 10 to 15 public skating sessions before I joined the hockey team. And the most important thing for me was to just be comfortable on ice, on skates, and with people around me. Because if you don't know, hockey is full of skating. If you cannot skate, you cannot play hockey. When you go to public skates, because you have people around you. And sometimes, fun challenge, sometimes I do that. I try and dodge people. The best thing you can do is just literally go to the public skate and do laps, as many as you can, 1 hour, laps. You get used to it. I promise it's gonna be worth it. Being able to turn left and right. Obviously, you want to move from one side to the other. You want to be able to skate freely. And again, go to public skates and just skate. Ideally, do both sides, clockwise, anti-clockwise, so you get used to that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. The more you do this, the more comfortable you get. Being able to stop. I personally started with the plow stop or the snow plow. I call it plow because it's easier. Again, practice. And then I find now I'm starting to transition from the plow to the hockey stop. It is almost like a natural next step for me because you do with the plow and then you kind of like turn one side and lean a little bit and then you perfect the hockey stop. Hopefully, practice makes perfect. 4th and final skill, I think it's a skill, not falling every few minutes. Just being able to be on your feet or skates and just don't fall. Going back, public skating and skating in general will help that. The more public skates you do, the more comfortable you get, honestly. And just being comfortable in an ice rink. Honestly, ice rink for me is like my second home now. If I ever go missing, that's where you'll find me. This is literally what you need. Maybe other people have a different perspective. If you actually have a different perspective, just let me know down below. You do not need to be a pro to start practicing with a hockey team. Sometimes we make it much more difficult than it is. One of the biggest tips that I have, which I've been doing, I'm very reflective after each session. So writing down your progress also really helps. And I think when it comes to hockey and skating, progress is very subtle each time. So sometimes you might not notice it, but there is progress. Even if it means like just before I step on the ice for the first time on the session, it takes me about 10 minutes to calm down. I feel a little bit anxious and a little bit like more stiff. But then I notice like as the more sessions I do, that time decreases. So there you go. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. And I will see you in my next video. Goodbye. I'm gonna go and skate now. She needs to skate. As you know, yeah, it's not that hard. It is hard in the beginning, but so the more you do it, the more comfortable you get, and it's just like you see progress. And I think